Our plans for the new hub seem to be going quite well, so we need to look at the advances that are taking place very speedily at the moment with technology and how technology can assist people's living environment. What we need to consider now, before we get too far down the line, is what can we do to make things work a lot better for us. And of course there will be a cost implication, so it does need to be taken into consideration at this stage. What you feel about that?
I absolutely agree, and I think even if there was a lot of labour out there, we'd still need to look at technology. We can look at things like the Pepper robot, which is like a human, looks more like a human now than the normal robots. There are other devices so that the staff who were on duty would know if somebody got up and was walking around the flat, or if they weren't moving around the flat, maybe they are poorly in bed, and that would alert the staff that somebody hadn't got up. There's also devices and sensors we can put on doors, so if the door opens at 3 o'clock in the morning, when maybe it shouldn't, the staff would know that and they could go and check that somebody's okay. Then there's things like tablet dispensers, so people can self-medicate, but the dispenser will open at the correct time so that the staff don't have to be there to give out medication. Use of mobile phones. There's also apps now which we can use to put on devices if people can't find things.
I think these are things which we do need to look at now, because we need to look for funding streams that are going to be able to help us to obtain these. It's no good relying on the normal sort of funding streams that we've got for the rehabilitation and the living accommodation. But I'm a firm believer in the more that you can do in preparation, the better the job is going to be when it's finished, and more economical it's going to be.
You're absolutely right. I think the most important thing is we have really good internet connection, because if we're going to have lots of devices tapping into the internet, we need to have really good connections. And this is long term, this is going to be Headway Suffolk for life. Yeah. So we need to put all the ducting in place, so when technology changes, as it will quite rapidly, we can keep up to date with technology and give the best possible quality care to our clients using technology to give them the most independence and safe care as possible.
Yeah.
We take a lot of time talking to clients as well about how they feel about using technology, and a lot of them saying they like that idea because it gives them more independence and is less embarrassing than having to ask a staff member to do something. We will need to put in a really good CCTV system, and indeed the police have asked us that in our planning process to make sure we've got good CCTV, so we know members of the public are coming in when maybe they shouldn't. We can also watch the clients on that to make sure they're not going out in the middle of the night and not being safe, as we'll have to have really good burglar alarm systems, and they're quite sophisticated now. You can get smart systems where you can manage it on a mobile phone, so we can keep control of things and we can see what's going on. We need to do it now, and we need to make sure that Professor Stephen Hawking Neuro Centre is up to date, state of the art, and an icon facility.